Every room has a split system. And as I was laying here in bed one night, I heard a huge sound of water pouring onto the floor.
So grab a hammer and some coffee and let's build our next tree.
So I think it's time for a little update on the Hudson House. I know it's been a while because there's been so much going on. I don't even know where to begin, but the easiest thing is just to give an update. We'll walk through the house and see we're almost there. We are close. Tons of little details before I can throw open the doors as a short-term rental. As a reminder, if you want to watch the other video where the day one walkthrough, you can see sort of the dramatic difference in the space. So again, upstairs, we have 3 bedrooms and a full bath, and then down here, living, dining, kitchen, and there's a half bath right behind this wall. Now, originally, this used to be the hallway that went right through. It is now a little spot to sit down, although I have my junk there now. Coats, hangers, and then this is the main living space. Almost done with this. Bookcase needs a little TLC of, merchandising and getting that set up. But most of the furniture that's here is here, and it is done. Alex, this is her favorite spot, so she's asleep. At least I hope she's asleep. This is, again, the wall that was created when we put this bathroom, which is on the other side of this wall. And I did a framed TV on this wall since I really wanted the sofa and living against this wall when you walked into the space. In the dining, this was a hot, hot mess. This had a brand new ceiling, walls, and giant glass door put in the back. The before, which I'll pop in, is crazy. And now here, where used to be the hallway went straight through here, is now a cute little half bath. I'm trying to decide what artwork. I just found this print at a flea market, and I just love it. It's so super relaxing looking while you're peeing. Who doesn't want to look at some good art while you pee? So this little tiny bathroom fits the space perfectly. This is the original footprint of the hallway. And now it is a really cute half bath with a little baby sink. I love it. Shiplap on the ceiling and the walls. It's just super cute and desperately needed. This, of course, is the basement. And washer dryers in the basement. And then I found this really funky wallpaper. This is, I'm gonna put the name of the company where it came from. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll pop it in. And it's got, every shelf is a different mix of doodads of like collectibles and bottles and a giant hypodermic needle. And then I found this little crow at a store down the street, and I thought, well, he needs to live there because it literally, his brother is down there, so why not? All of this furniture is from Wayfair. Gotta love it. Banquette. I love this banquette. Chairs, tables, and I bought these cute little brass lamps. These are rechargeable, and I love them. They last a really long time. These are on Amazon. Let me know if you want to see the link to those. And then again, Wayfair side table. That is a mirror from my mother, actually, who passed away 2 years ago, and she would love to know that that's being recycled. And then this IKEA lamp. This is their brand new lamp. I'll pop in a link. This is the coolest $59 lamp you will ever buy. It's got like a ceramic, sort of like red-brown base with this dimmable light switch. It's so cool. It's got a lid on top and a cloth cord. I feel like I can't crow enough about the IKEA lamp. This wall was solid. There used to be, I think there was a window here and another window and then a door in the kitchen. And then now it's this beautiful set of slider doors that go out to the patio. We added this slate patio here. And then my job out here this summer is going to be landscaping the rest of this. I added these 2 planters back here with some grasses. I'm going to add more here. And then just light landscaping on this raised bed. And then I think because this area down here is all under these big fruit trees, it doesn't get any sun, so I'm just going to do mulch. That's why this bag is here. Mulch, mulch. And then the back of the house was painted, which was a huge improvement. Look at that. It's just amazing. So the back of the house is actually the best side of the house because this is all wood cladding. In the front, it's aluminum, so it still looks fine, but the wood siding just looks so much better. Both of these windows are brand new. They're wider, about a foot wider than the original windows. But now the space is pretty much done. This is all going to be stained along with the fence. We're going to make all this the same color. This houses all of the air conditioning compressors and stuff. And these guys did a great job and they put a little door in it. And now that's also a storage shed. So it's great. It's great. It's great. I think this is pretty much as good as it gets for the yard. All right. The kitchen, which I rarely show because it's still a work in progress. I have plans for it, but right now it is big. It's got great appliances. I bought it this way. I haven't done anything to this kitchen space yet, but some ideas are to paint the cabinets black, get a really cool rug for the area in the middle, and then just call it a day for now. I didn't want to spend any money on the kitchen because it's actually fine. It's serviceable, it's fine. That's where the back door used to be, right back there. Now it's a solid wall. So I think the kitchen is fine, just needs some visual upgrades, and I think black cabinets would be really cool. Super sharp, make it modern, love it. All right, let's take a shot upstairs. Hi, you're not dead, you're still alive. All right, let's look upstairs real quick. Let's start with the front bedroom first. So this is sort of the front bedroom. It's the largest of the 3. We did a feature wall on this wall that matches the one in the living room. And there is no artwork in here yet, but there will be. We had a little problem in here 2 weeks ago with the split system. Every room has a split system. And as I was laying here in bed one night, I heard a huge sound of water pouring onto the floor. And the water had been coming out of this unit and was behind the paint and formed this giant bubble that went all the way to the floor. And then eventually it popped and all the water that was in the wall poured onto the floor. And thank God it didn't go through the floorboards and stain the ceiling. I don't know how it didn't downstairs, but this has been repaired. It was a problem with the condensation of this unit. The drain was not draining properly, obviously. So they fixed it, and now they're coming back to repair the whole wall. Thank God there was no art on this wall, and that will be repaired. But this room is such a huge upgrade from what it was before. Floors in this whole level are stripped. This used to be white. The whole floor was white. And then I did this closet in here. All of the closets are this open idea. I kind of love it. It's very hotel-like because basically this is going to be a short-term rental. You don't need doors hiding things. I'm going to do a cute little coffee station along this wall with a little table, and then there'll be a chair in this corner to sort of hang with, and there'll be a little TV over here. So the plan for this room is decided. I just need to execute it. But again, IKEA beds, Wayfair, Wayfair. We did a lot of really inexpensive furniture in here that you don't need to spend a ton of money for it to look great. Let's go to the second bedroom, the marigold bedroom. This room, also we did the same feature wall in here. We did the same bed. These are queen size beds and with super amazing mattresses. And this room has a little art that I was donated from someone who's moving out. But the colors literally match. I got all the bedding first, but all the colors match. It's amazing. And these are the new windows looking out into the yard. The view is really beautiful, and these windows make a huge difference. So again, I bought this closet as a wardrobe, again, Wayfair. It's a metal closet that took me a million years to put together. So difficult. But you need it because the only closet in this room is behind the door, and I'll show you it's really small. So you've got this full wardrobe in this bedroom. You've got a big wall-mounted TV and a little bench to sit down on. And this is the closet that's in this room. It's an open closet as well, but it's small and it basically can hang a few pieces and your shoes can go in there. But again, you don't need a ton of storage because mostly this is going to be used for short-term stays and visitors like Alex. Alex, what's happening? So let's go to the third bedroom. So here's the third bedroom. This is going to be, ultimately it's going to be a trundle bed here that will be two twin mattresses that you could extend. This is really for a kid or for emergency third bedroom guests because it's the smallest room. It's also going to double as a home office for me because I need to have a computer here and work while I'm upstate. And then this also has an open closet system that is downstairs on the floor, yet to be put together, but it's the same that's in the first bedroom, just one version rather than a double wide. This is going to be a single wide with some drawers and some hanging spaces. All the closets are lined with shiplap and they're all lit. I think it looks really cool, super functional, but this is a very tiny, tiny room. So it is going to be extra, but it does have its own air conditioning unit. We love that. And then the bathroom, which I didn't really change much. The bathroom, I added some new lighting. I did a nice little medicine cabinet in here. The bathroom was in decent shape. I just had to zhuzh it up a little bit. I added a little storage shelving behind here, which was just a dead space. But a few cosmetic upgrades. Eventually, I'm going to sand and stain the vanity because it's old and is a little worn looking. But that's it. This is perfectly usable, in decent shape. It just needs a little tune-up and we're good to go. So basically that is the whole house. That is the whole Megillah. So if you want to stay in Hudson, reach out to me and spend a weekend here. I mean, it's really hot here now, but maybe when it cools off in a few weeks, it'll be much better. Remember, Hudson is the most amazing weekend getaway, Thursday to Sunday. It's a sleepy town, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday to Sunday, everything comes alive. But it's got everything here. I'll do a tour of Hudson. It's actually a really good idea to do a walking tour of my favorite spots in Hudson. So that's all I got for you. Come visit me in Hudson. There is more projects coming up at the end of this month in the city. And I don't know what else to tell you. I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy most of the time. Okay, bye.